how, if if you're talking to a CEO specifically, or business leader of some sort, executive suite, and they're thinking about growing their network for various reasons, but one for business development mainly. What kind of people should they be thinking about putting in their network? Because that's going to determine the
Yeah.
rooms that they're in.
Yep. Over the overarching word would be leadership. For instance, I have a client who wanted to be involved and really was willing to give the time, energy, and some money. And so, as alumnus, I'm an alumnus of Leadership Florida,
Okay.
statewide leadership organization. So I nominated her. She had accepted it. She just loves. She wouldn't believe the contacts it makes. In fact, so I just happen to have on my desk here. I'm not selling this. The membership directory of Leadership Florida. I can go through this book and look at every member of Leadership Florida. Everybody's ever gone through it, their name, address, the corporation that they worked for. And there have been times, one time I needed to get in Baptist Hospital in Fort Lauderdale. I go to my book, and here's the vice president of Baptist Hospital in Fort Lauderdale. Pick up, hey, we have something in common. We're both alumni of Leadership Florida. I'm done. Just do it.
Mhm.
So that's the credibility. That's the enhanced
That's right.
credibility. But it's kind of, get back to the borrowed interest. Can you use someone else's credibility to get in? So I would say get in leadership, whether it's a chamber of commerce,
Mhm.
Hispanic chamber, African American chamber, Asian chamber, but get involved where people gather. And there's still actually, believe it or not, active Rotary clubs where have 100 to 200 members come to these Rotary Club meetings or service organization. That's kind of the old model, but it works. There's a lot of very influential people who go to those Rotary Club meetings. But circuits are, you've got to go where the influence is, and that's really organizations. As another example, a client wanted to be involved in the community, but just to give back, understanding that just giving back oftentimes exposes you to people who you might do business with. Well, she went on to become the chairman of the cardiovascular board at Advent Health. I
Okay.
had another one who went on. I chaired the foundation board there 16 years, and I
Yep.
was retired from that and recommended somebody else. So being there on the cardiovascular board at Advent Health is an example. It could be Orlando Health. It could be Nemours Children's Hospital.
Right. Right.
But be willing to give back. I'm glad we got on this side. Be willing to give back to the community,
Mhm.
reciprocate. Get on. Boys and Girls Club. Board of directors, and you give back. But by the same token, if you ever go online and look at the board members of the Boys and Girls Club, it's very influential.
Mhm.
Junior achievements, very influential. So there are ways to get involved in a community that reciprocates you. It's not only like an intentional thing. You want to be of service to the community, science center board, whatever it might be.